This is Talking with People from Different Worldviews. Good afternoon. My name is Janda Smith. The Bible tells us that we are to go out into all the world to spread the gospel. But how can we do that? We have concerns such as not being familiar with culture, not familiar with the religion or sect, not an outgoing person, fear of offending, and many other reasons as to why one would not want to do as we are biblically mandated to do in sharing the gospel. Let me give you something to help. We will start with 3 points of a conversation. The parts go in order as to build on top of each other. And then I will later explain each part in an example. First, ask them questions. Ask them questions about what they believe, not to trap them, but to understand them and break down any relational barriers that are keeping them from considering Jesus. Next, you would admire them. Admire something that you can about your friend who believes in something else. Like, try to get them to open up. Don't affirm their sin, but affirm their honesty. Find areas of common ground that you can compliment them on. Third, admit why you chose Jesus. Admit that the reason you are a Christian is that you know you've fallen short and need someone to rescue you. That someone is Jesus, our intercessor. Now let's look at some examples of how to talk to someone who is maybe Catholic. Here's an example. Some of the communities I minister to down the street from our church are Catholic. Asking these questions opens the door to converse. So number one, ask. On a scale of 0 to 100%, how sure are you that when you die, you will go to heaven? Are your beliefs based on your own spiritual choices, or have they been handed down to you by your family? Do you think there is a difference between a religion and the relationship with God that Jesus talked about? What do you think of Jesus' claim that he was God and is the way back to God? Now, here's an example of number two. After asking these same community members questions, I can let them know that I admire something about them. The other day, one of the girls was wearing a beautiful pair of earrings. I told her so. It was either of the Mother Mary or of Jesus standing in the oval, something common among Catholics. We already teach the children in church, but it had been someone else in the community I hadn't spoken with. This would have been a great point to work with, and I could have done the same thing with them. Now, number three, admit. I take it a step further and admit that I am a sinner and I need Jesus to intercede on my behalf to the Father, just as his word says in Romans 8:34 and in Hebrews 7:25. Not only that, he is the only one that can intercede for us. Per 1 Timothy 2:5, which says, "For there is one God and one mediator between God and mankind, the man Christ." Yes, we have friends that pray for us and intercede on our behalf on the human side of things. But on the spirit side, we need Jesus, who is the only one who can. So in review, don't forget the 3 steps. Number 1, ask questions. Number 2, admire everything about the person you are speaking with that you can. And number 3, the reason you are a Christian is because, like for me, I'm a sinner who desperately needs Jesus to save me. And don't forget, all of this needs to be done out of love, the love of Christ. I hope this information will encourage you to do the Great Commission. Until next time, I am Janda Smith. Thank you for watching.